Hey everybody, you ever wondered if you should solarize your soil? It's been on my mind for a few years and I have good reason now to think about it anyway. So this video is about why you want to solarize your soil, how to do it properly, and even when to do it. So first, why? So there's three primary reasons. One, your weeds are just out of control. Two, you got a lot of insect pressure the past season. Three, and this is the reason I did a deep dive to consider it, you have a fungi problem. We had a bout of Fusarium wilt, so that's why I did a deep dive on this, to make sure I had all my ducks in a row, basically. Another way to look at it is BFNMW. Bacteria, solarization will kill bacteria, it'll kill fungi, it'll kill insect eggs, it will kill nematodes, it will kill mites, and it will kill weed seeds. I'm going to talk about that later in this video. Hold on. Now, how do you do it? You want clear plastic. And the reason is it's going to heat up the soil more so than, say, a black plastic or a white plastic or something like that. The rays are going to get through and you're going to cook the soil, which is your objective. You're not trying necessarily to kill the stuff off the top. You're trying to kill what's in the soil. In fact, you need to take everything off the top first, let it down a little bit, break it up, and put the sheet over it. Clear plastic. Now 2 weeks later, you want to lift that sheet back, turn it a little bit more, put it back down another 2 weeks. The recommendation is 4 to 6 weeks, and that should pretty much fry all the insects, the bacteria, the weed seed. It should kill all that stuff off. So we've covered the why and the how. What about the when? The best time to do it is in the heat of the summer. Obviously, you're going to get as much heat as possible down under that plastic. It's also why you just want to wet it down. You're really trying to build up that humidity and heat under there. So for most areas, that's July and August in the northern hemisphere, of course. Now earlier I said, hold on, you want to be careful. I do not recommend solarization unless your problem is significant. Handle it some other way if it's not significant. The reason is your soil is an ecosystem. There's a lot of networks under there, microorganic networks, and you don't really desire to disturb that too much if it's working well enough. So if you do decide to do it, remember when you amend, surely you need to amend it after it's done. You're going to put some aged cow manure in there, or compost, 555, 10, 10, 10, triple 15, whatever your preference is. But there are three other things I would add. Make sure you get a calcium source down in there, like crushed eggshells, not fresh crushed, but eggshells is going to present that calcium quick, and especially if you're doing nightshades or squash, that will help mitigate blossom end rot. Two, you want to jump start access to the nutrients, and you do that by adding worm castings. Worms leave worm castings, which then make it possible for the plants to pick up the nutrients. So you can get worm castings and jumpstart that system. And then three, something a lot of people don't talk about, I would add crustacean shells, shrimp, crawdad, soft crab shells, things of that nature. The reason is the bacteria that likes to attack that also likes to munch down on the bad nematodes. Okay, so when you've messed that ecosystem up, it's possible that your nematode population is going to get out of control. So you went from one of those three problems and have created a new problem that you have a nematode problem. So when you amend it, make sure you throw in shrimp shells, crawdad shells, soft crab shells to attract basically the bacteria that will take care of your nematode population and keep it in balance between the good and the bad. So drop your comments down there. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you on the next one.